Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kazar, and today we're back in the Outer Worlds. We've just entered Edgewater, and well, I think first things first, we need to find the cantina so we can get I was going to say a dump from behind the toilet. It's not a dump. Hopefully it's not. We're looking for a gun that we were promised. Space's Choice Cantina. Is that this? That's a cannery. Looks kind of like a cantina. Okie dokie. How do I put my gun away? Can I do that? There we go. I don't want to be walking around with that out.
Read the latest report.
Hi, is the toilet back here? Kind of looks like it. Gun behind the toilet. What the hell? Pick up sealed bundle. Okay. That doesn't look like a gun. Unless the gun is just XP. Maybe I misunderstood what he meant by gun. Yeah, we already found this light pistol before. Sawed-off shotgun, piece of crap. Actually, add to junk. Can add that to junk, add that to junk. If we go to the junks, here we are. We can break them down. What do we get if we break them down? Doesn't seem to say. Sell value is $6. That's good. Alright. Let me check the other one just in case. Nope, can't unlock that one, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me, put that away. Alright, so, character. Skills. Let's see, do we want to... We've got 10 more points. We can put that into our weapons. I think we're going to leave leadership alone for now. Until we actually get some companions. Do I want to put in a little bit into engineering to get the repair stuff? I kind of do. Especially if I'm going to be using a lot of like heavy weapons and armor and stuff like that. I'm going to want to be able to repair them on the fly. Let's see here. So I have 8 left. Let's see here. If we dodge... Perfect block. I'm not really using those. So I'd say let's go ahead and put a little bit into melee and then put the rest into ranged. Nothing else unlocked yet. Let's go ahead and apply it. Alright, melee power attacks. By holding the attack button, you charge up an overhead power attack that inflicts significant extra damage. Doing this charge up during a standard attack will prepare a strong sweep attack that can hit multiple enemies in front of you and is hard to avoid. Okay. So that's kind of right in the line with like a Skyrim, right? Hi, can I talk to you?
I don't know you.
Oh, well hi, I'm Hal.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser.
That
I don't know what
sounds
you're about.
really
This
sexy
here
or
is a
weird.
Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
You sound very happy about it. All of you sound so happy about it. Do we want to go perception or charm? And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles.
Gross.
Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
Oh,
I
really?
can get you a drink if you'd like.
Sure.
Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
There's some people that like dessert?
Traitors. The lot of them.
Oh, they're
Bunch of
traitors
folks
now.
decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts.
They sound awful.
Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Oh, God.
Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Well, I want to talk to Reed.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Oh no, I thought you liked being dressed down. That was the hint I was giving there. I don't really want to drink, so I'm just gonna go. Bye. Hello everybody creepily staring at me. You ever see someone with purple hair before? Okay. Ooh, what is this? Dang it, I have to steal it. I don't think I need the weapon parts that badly. It's probably not much. Bit cartridge, plain old, If there was a cool weapon or something, I'd steal it, but not really any point to this. Alright. Not really in a thieving sort of mood. Spacer's Corona. Alright, so. What's this, though? Oh, heavy ammo, energy cell. All the stuff I need. So what I probably need to do is go to the general store, see if they've got any weapons for me that will fit my build a little bit better. Well, hi. Can I take these? Nope. Steel gourmet salt tuna fillets. Gross.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
What's the difference? I need to fix a ship. Where can I find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
That's the second person who's told me that. Let's see here. I've got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place? Do you like it?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now?
No.
It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
So you're either brainwashed or people are going to kill you if you say anything else. I'm glad you're so optimistic.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this.
Oh, really?
I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Oh, geez. Okay. I guess I'll trade.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Alright, so, weapons. We can get a big ol' hammer. That's only one-handed, though. Let's see here. We also have a much better sawed-off shotgun. Look at that, 175. A light machine gun. That's more in line with what I want. Now, do I have money for it? I have insufficient bits. I've only got 51 bits. Okay, let's sell our junk. Did that help at all? I've got 140 bits now. Dang it. Light assault rifle? I could buy that. That might be nice. What about armor? Riot control armor. Can I want to compare it to what I'm currently wearing, but I don't think it'll let me. Alright. Standard troop armor. Does it say it's medium? Clothing. That adds to tech skills, stealth skills. I could get armor. I apparently can't. I have insufficient bits. Okay. Now, do I have anything else I could sell that would be worthwhile? I could sell the shovel. 200 melee. Not going to need that. Go and sell that. Let's sell the extra light pistol. Let's sell the sentry saber. I could sell all these too, actually. I'll take the patch low pressure helmet though, because I don't know if that's cool looking or not. Let's see here. Spacer's Choice nicotine patch. Do I have anything that's of any value? Oh, I could sell cider. That's good. And weapon parts I want to keep. Okay. So don't have enough yet for something I really want, so I'm just going to wait it out. Not going to break into your stuff. Alright, so...
Something outside the walls today.
So, if I'm looking at my journal... I've already shaken down one person. So I need to talk to the guy up in the tower to deal with the power regulator. And die robot botched. Did I botch anything? Small grave matter. Here we go. So die robot returned to Ludwig. Okay, I need to do... Wait a minute. Who's Ludwig? Oh, he found the weapon that Ludwig had stashed in Edgewater. Edgewater returned to him and learned how he intends to use it against the mechanical menace. Okay, so that's its own separate thing. But for this one, we already did Ludwig's gravesite fees. So we need Phyllis's gravesite fees, Abernathy's, and Conrad's. Let's see. Conrad runs a barbershop. Phyllis works at the cannery, and Silas sent us to go to Abernathy. who's at his residence.
Nothing for us.
Hey, barber. Let's go here. Well, hi.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy taking your
Physical
money.
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Isn't it godliness? God? Listening to you makes my head hurt.
This is what happens when you eat with your fingers. I'm
I don't
Conrad.
eat my fingers.
You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Oh, speaking of interment, Silas told me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
What? I don't understand a word you just said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
What? That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Let's see here. I would say, don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Free haircuts for a year? I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Definitely seeing our character Hal is like just overly friendly and wonderful. Oh, Spacer's Choice Guard. They did not do well, did they? If anybody out there has seen Red vs. Blue, if you haven't, go watch it. But if you have, I'm totally channeling Caboose right now. That's my that's my mental image of Hal. Just overly friendly, not very bright, but just like really the best for everybody around until they hurt somebody. Oh, I could use the workbench. Don't really need to use that right now. I think our stuff is all good. Ooh, do we have a mod though? Actually, hang on. Do we have any mods? We do not. Dang it. Okay. Just wandered around in this person's apartment here. Hello? What is this, a hotel or something? What is this? Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts as a discount. Maintenance Division Personal Terminal. Hello, Holcomb Robert. Enter a keyword for your record search or hold down Control Alt F7 Enter to compose a new entry. What about Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? One record found. Open last entry. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. Okay, last search was Indumati. What's Indumati? Robert wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. Oh, you tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally... Or they tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Oh, that's awful. Indumani left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, and I'll look up and think of you. This is sad. I don't like that. Ooh, I could hack this, though. I'm gonna hack into it. Criminal activities. Oh, no. Sorry I wasted my lockpicks on criminal activities. That's so sad. So, the two partners, a partner, they were separated. One stayed here. One went elsewhere. Wherever that might be. Pick up apple juice. I guess I'm no longer stealing things. Everything looks blue for me. Let's see here. July 7th was when this person's birthday was. I don't know why that, of all things, stuck in my brain, but now I remember it. Alright. Boom. Hello! No, nothing. Toilet. Okay. Cigarette lighter. Okay. Alright. Ow! My legs!
Did you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted.
What?
Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague. Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
Yep, they're gonna die. Alright, what's going on over here? Spacer's Choice. Hello? Logs. Spacer's Choice property. Notice the Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman or supervisor. I feel like I should be reading it like one of those modules that you have to do for like HR training. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Oh my god. How awful. Sickness in the mind is because of, you know, sickness in the spirit. Vending machine discovered. Okay. Just chilling around here. Can I climb this? Ooh. Whee. Alright, well. Just chilling up here. Don't know if I'm supposed to be around here. That would be stealing. Oh. Edgewater Terminal. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Wow. God, they suck. Imagine if that was happening during the pandemic, right? It's like, oh, nope. Everybody just come in. Pick up to Guide to Medical Engineering, Volume 2. Now, if I'm going through my inventory. Guide to Mechanical Engineering, Volume 2. The Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. It describes the process of repairing and dismantling common models of atomic-mechanical workers. Interesting. Well, I'm sure I'm going to need that later for some mission, because it's in my mission log there, so... Hi!
You the new worker?
Yes.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
What? Why? You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
What?
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said he shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Oh,
Just
that's
between
why
the
there was
two
no
of us,
receptionist.
I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is
What?
irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh my god. So humans are seen as company property because they're indentured servants? Oh my god. Oh man. You can't be serious. Or what are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
You're kidding me. He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law.
What?
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, I'll let you get back to work then. Jeez. That just got real morbid real quick. What in the fuck are those? Those are the things I was killing out there. But god. They're not putting that into a meat grinder, are they? They're totally putting that into a meat grinder. Gross. Alright. What's in here? Can I steal that? Nope. I mean, I'm not going to steal it, but I could steal it. Let's see here. Messages. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. From Thompson, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill of this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. So she's in the clear then. Password required. Hack 5. Hey, we hacked it. Password Tenderfoot. That's what she called me. Welcome, Granger. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report the death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something from the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Yep, it sounds like we're in the freaking 50s or something. Just show up, smile, do your work. Nobody cares. But ironically, in a world that we live in now where there's more of an observance of mental health issues, people are less tolerant of mental health. It's very bizarre.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
It's that corporate, mantra, right? What is this? Use terminal. Spacer Choice property. Locations not found. 1, left hand, severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in many months. Unscheduled amputation? That's an accident. That's a bad, bad accident. What are you? Okay, fine. Jeez. Alright. Let's see what this green dot's all about then. Move along like I know you do. Hey! Going up on a Tuesday.
The grease monkey, Argo?
What?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Oh!
You asked why it's taking so long to fix.
Parvati.
The answer's technical.
This is
Don't
the person
apologize.
that we
Just
read about.
Try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Oh, gross.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Did I come at a bad time? Because that's real gross. But hi.
Seems we've got a guest.
Yeah, I like
Really
your
not
bowler
worry,
hat.
I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
She did.
I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Hi. Well, I'm here now. I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
You must be the town boss. Or we can start with introductions. I'm Hal.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I'm not, because I don't work for you.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs and I'm looking for a power generator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Damn
I
it.
beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Okay, mostly abandoned. What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Okay. If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, what if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Doesn't sound like she will, but okay. I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
That would be great.
That's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, this would be great.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
It's nice to meet you.
I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
So, Parvati, you and I know we're going to be best friends. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. They can provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill, which we've already unlocked, and learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So I'm not going to be putting... Is that right? I'm not going to be putting stuff into her category? Hang on. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status, effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. That's cool. Okay, so I guess she does have a an inventory of sorts. I was wondering if it just enhanced my own carrying capacity, which it might still. Still trying to understand that. But, that being said... Ew, no. I need something that doesn't cover Hal's beautiful face. I think Hal looks great, don't you? I actually just absolutely love this character. They look so damn cool. Okay. Anyway, enough admiring myself. She can now join my party.
Clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay, good idea. Shh, let's go. Hi.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Okay, not far enough. Got it. Okay, so I've got my... If I hit the left arrow here, she can do her power thing.
Sure.
I can send her to go there. I can do whatever that means. Whatever that means. And then okay.
On my way.
She comes back. Okay.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Yeah, let's come over here.
You got a minute?
Yeah. Come on. Where are you? Hello.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
I don't know, you seem great.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Let's see here. What about the deserters? So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay, so I can't believe anybody for wanting to leave town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. I think that we were supposed to shake them down for money, actually. Let's see. What do I need to talk to the vicar about flipping a switch on your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
It's nice to find somebody who actually has a moral code around here. Where would I find
The
him?
mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Okay. I suppose it couldn't
Thanks,
hurt.
ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
What happened to your dad? Oh no. Dad's dead, isn't they? Isn't they? Dad's dead, isn't they? What is that? Vicar Max. Alright. Botanical labs outside. What's over here? I heard something weird. Nothing, apparently. I heard a squeaking. Thought it was coming from over here. Alright. Let's see. Excuse me.
I'll just be a minute.
Vicar. Why is that making that noise? How do I get in? Let's see. Ah, here we go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hi, creepy. Alright. Oh, hi. There you are.
Yes, what is it?
You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's Tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Let's see here. Cut the power to the deserters. If you can answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
The talk? Okay. Can Parvati get that treated by Sawbones?
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
Let's see here. What do you think about Adelaide's group vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Kind of, but no. I don't have enough intelligence, so... Well, what would you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
So, is that even a good idea? Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
I mean, sure. Handsome? What kind of weirdness you all got into around here?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest.
That's me.
I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Okay, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right. Let's go retrieve it. And among other things. Let's see here. There was somebody else that I needed to take care of. Small grave matter. Abernathy's gravesite fees. And then Conrad's got a situation. Can we find Abernathy before we leave? That's Conrad. There's Abernathy.
I'm not holding out hope.
So we could at least get this one done. Turn it in. Get some experience. I like experience. Hi!
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been out.
You don't sound like it.
Did Mr. Thompson send you?
You look like death,
you
dude.
Tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You're some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Well, really, I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that? No. There's more... Knows what would be more my question here.
I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
That sounds like a horrible
Don't
religion.
say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
Oh.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Okay. Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Well, you did. I'm just kidding. Never mind. What do you need?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break it, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
Tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, they won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Ah. Yeah, you never mentioned marauders.
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls.
So where did the marauders come from?
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, sure, why not?
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Gross. I'll leave you be then. Let's get the hell out of there.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why?
Yeah, huh?
Oh, I guess... Huh. I want to know why that would be a mistake. Anyway, perception... Okay, I noticed you talk about your dad a lot.
Never met her.
How is that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Yeah, that's right. We learned about that. The minute she thought of having a kid, they put it down on her permanent record?
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
No. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask
You
about.
mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Interesting. I reckon nobody want to live in a gunked up universe.
I reckon we already do, we ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it.
Huh. Let's do it then. Don't have an idea for him yet. So I think let's just go ahead and give him the money we got. I'm hoping I'll get a little bit of credit for that. Like for a 3/4 completed.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
I prefer to go by they, them. But anyway.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Well, I got you money.
You run into any trouble?
Kind of. Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Well, okay, I'll look around. I love that the character I'm playing here literally is just happy. Is just happy and is so pleasant to people when they live in such a world of like absolute not pleasant things. Alright, main quest. I should return. Let's return to Ludwig real quick before we do anything else. Wah! We're outside of the city. Let's hop skip our way over there. Can I move quicker if I just select it? Zoom, fast travel. There we go. Instead of hopping my way over there, I could just be here. There we go.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Ugh.
Love the wind here.
That is kind of nice, isn't it? Hi,
Bring
weirdo.
this honor, soldier.
Okay. I found the package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
Okay.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts.
I've got a
With
mag
compliments
2 zap.
from old Ludwig.
Okay, sounds like fun.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Oh, good. I'm going there anyway.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I've already got one. I get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical, learn their ways.
You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
What is that? Okay, seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay. Then let's do this. Can I steal any of your stuff yet? Not really. Light ammo. Don't want that bypass shunt. Okay. So, I'm thinking, we're gonna get to that thing eventually anyway. So I think the main quest is going to be, oh, cache of medicine. Let's see, where is that on the map? Okay, so that's there. Ah! Okay, and then, let's see here. Die robot, comes now the power. So it's kind of all around here. The illustrated manual, that's what the vicar wants. So we could kind of like bounce around through these things and then do the now comes the power, which I think is what the title is of the main quest. Stranger in a strange land, divert power to the geothermal plant, deliver Reed's message. So I should probably do that one before I do anything with the geothermal plant, because that's Stranger in a Strange Land. That's here. So I think my goal, we're going to go around this way. Let's go ahead and hit up the illustrated manual first. Then we'll hit up the Long Tomorrow. Then we'll hit up Now Comes the Power. And then we'll divert the power. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this episode and want to see more of what's coming on the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos, like this video so it shows up in the YouTube algorithms. And as always, folks, I will see you in the next game.